Hello everybody, this is Kysen here, and welcome to another episode here on the KysenKraft server. Now you might notice that I am currently in the shopping district, and behind me are some player shops. So we've got a big skyscraper there, that was Shady, the blue and white one next to it, that's Haley's, and then Fam's put a name here in Cobble, and that's going to be her plot. The plot I'm currently stood on, Melon's going to take, so quite a few of these are going. And then the trading district's there behind me, a few of those are gone. The building there, that's Agent Venom's shop there. That's Agent 122. He's putting in a trading shop there. That's where you trade the items, of course. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with any progress that happens around here. But the reason I'm here today, more so to show than to show that, is because I'm going to do my shop, and I'm going to make a shop in this episode. So this year, or this season I should say, for KysenKraft, I'm actually playing as a normal player as well as just an admin. So I built all this in admin, and now I get to do my shop in survival mode. And basically, I was thinking about what shop I want to do and that kind of thing. But first of all, we need to think about where I want to be. So I'm thinking that somewhere along here would be good because it's kind of close to these other areas. So if people come up from those areas, then they can get to my shop quickly. So this is my thought process, right? Just letting you guys in there. So I was going to go for this shop right here. So I'm going to claim that right now. Kysen's shop. Coming soon. And the other thing I wanted to do is show on camera here that I am about to give away the $3,000 that is required to start a shop, so no one can say that I'm cheating here. So eco, take, Kysen, 3,000, and there we go. My balance has been decreased by $3,000 and I have bought my shop, so that is proof, guys. So yeah, my shop's going to go right here. And I was thinking about, what do I want to do for my shop? And the idea I came up with is to do a shop that will sell all the variations of things you can buy and make with wood. So right here in the shop we've got wood. So at the moment a stack of logs people can buy for 500, for example. So I'm going to beat this price, of course, for all of this stuff. And the love of doing this is it will get my wood cutting up, which means I'll get loads of money for doing this. It allows me to do like a good range of products in terms of like technically I suppose there's like oak and there's planks. So the main items you're going to be selling, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But then I could, if I wanted to, and I might look to do this, go into things like, sticks, fence gates, stairs, that kind of stuff, to save people making it, I can sell that in bulk. So that's the idea, and I'll be able to get money while I'm getting the resources together, and then I'll obviously be able to get money out of selling the items. So that is what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm back at my town. Oh, and I meant to show this guy. I forgot about him, so I'm glad I did this. This is our Thanksgiving turkey. So it was, I believe... Oh, I'm probably going to get this wrong now. I think it was either Agent or Screaming T that built the Thanksgiving turkey. I think it was Agent, but if I'm wrong on that, I'm very sorry. It was definitely one of them, and I'm sorry for forgetting that, guys. But yeah, a very cool turkey here. Let's just go into creative a second so I can fly up here, show you guys that. On top of the storage room. So he's here for Thanksgiving, but I think once Thanksgiving's over, I don't want to just get rid of this guy because he's pretty awesome. So what I might do is use World Edit and copy him from here and put him over in the farming district, because maybe like have a chicken farm going around it or something. I'll have to speak to the guys in the town and see what they think of that. But yeah, very cool anyway, so get to show you guys that. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is go and gear up, so get all of my my tools, my armor, all that sort of stuff, and go and get a load of resources together and start making my shop, basically. I keep forgetting I've actually got a storage room now. I'm so used to it being all over the place. Oh, what's happened here? Okay, I'm in. Oh, we have a couple of birds in here. I forgot about this as well. Also, so these were given to me by Agent, and in here we got this from Pingu. Now this is awesome because I didn't think about this much at the time, but this is going to be great for my wood shop. We've got loads of, what's this, 8 stacks of spruce wood. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you for that, Pingu. Thank you for the birds, Agent. I mean, they're kind of his birds, but they look cool in here. I like them being in here. Anyway, so I'm going to go and do all that stuff, guys, and then start building the shop, and I'll come back and give you guys a bit of an update. Alright guys, well I kind of went through a few different ideas and different ways of finishing this episode off, and it was just, nothing was really working out that well. What I decided in the end is I'm just going to build the shop and then come back and explain it, so build it off camera and explain it on camera as to the design and that kind of thing. And then if anyone has any input, I'll just do that in a future episode if I want to change anything around with that shop. but it just seemed like the best way to do it because really nothing was working. So I went and got loads of materials, loads of wood and kind of that kind of stuff I'm trying to say, and I put the shop together. So we're now going to go through that on camera. So here it is. This is the finished shop, at least for now. You can see here there's a lot of wood, a lot of trees, leaves, a lot of vines and things in here as well. And that's because I wanted to make it look quite natural and kind of stand out. Like, when you see that, you're already thinking, surely the shop sells wood. And when you get in there, it does. Although I haven't stocked up the shops yet, I will do that at some stage. So yeah, we got a lot of vines and things going around the outside, and lily pads and water, that kind of thing. My idea was that most people will come to the shop either from that direction or from around here. So really, these two sides here, this L shape, is the most important sides to look good. And that's obviously where my entrance is going to be as well. And then for the rest of it, I kind of used as much of the plot as I could. But I kind of did the leaves and lily pads and fences and all that stuff sporadically. And you can see here, we've got birch, we've got acacia, we've got all 6 different types of wood used throughout the design process. Because I think that will look best, apart from the trees. All of the trees were naturally planted and then grown with bone meal. And they are all oak trees. But there is a lot of different colours wood used inside there, and let's go inside and have a look, shall we? So we've got kind of like a higgledy-piggledy bridge thing to get in. I thought that would fit the theme nicely. You can see there the stairs go up to 2nd level. We'll do that in a second, but I've used one of each of the 6 different colours, which worked out to be a good height, which was awesome. And then in here we've got our different chest shops. Now, for example, this one here will sell, what is that? Is that dark or spruce? I think that's dark and that's spruce, right? But like, for example, so this one sells acacia, this one birch, and so on. So it's kind of labelled and kind of looks very clear then as to what's being sold where. I haven't exactly maximised the space that I could use here for the shop, but that's because for now I've decided I'm going to keep it to just selling logs, which are downstairs, and planks, which are upstairs, and we'll come to that in a minute. As far as the leaves go, we've got normal leaves, and then we've got some jungle leaves put throughout as well. We've got fences, we've got fence gates, there's one there I can see. And obviously I've used brick for the path because I thought the red against the green would be kind of a nice colour with I like the way it looks. I think it's a good look to this shop. Now there's a little corner here that I'm not using at the moment, but I think I'm going to put another chest in there and sell something else. Maybe some leaves, or maybe like really good axes or something like that. Something related anyway. I need to figure that one out. And then if we go upstairs here, you can see I've done the same thing with the planks. Just kind of scatter them about, but like this one will obviously be the oak shop, and then acacia and birch and dark oak and so on. And that's how that looks. You might notice here I've got these glowstone that I've hidden in the trees, and every tree has one hidden inside it, and there's one just in there as well. That's in this kind of man-made tree that I put here next to my ender chest. I thought having one of these ender chests is a good idea in a shop, because people can then access their ender chest while they're at your shop. It could be useful for them, and also for stocking up your shop. You can go from your storage room, get stuff out of your chest, put it in ender chest, and then it's easy to stock up. You just come to your shop empty-handed and go from there. So what I want to do now, I mentioned the glowstone. So if I do time set night like that, you'll see here how this looks at night, and I think it looks really cool at night time. The glowstone, you can see it, but it's not really obvious, but it provides a nice lighting for the whole building. And then inside here, it's all lit up nicely, and the same upstairs. And yeah, I just think it looks quite cool. It's sort of lit up, but it's not immediately obvious where the light's coming from. You have to kind of look to find these things, So that is my shop, guys. My shop is finished. I'm going to go /fly real quick as well, just to show you guys a few things. I want to have a little fly around of the shop. I haven't done this myself yet. But I'm liking that. It's looking like a little sort of a mini forest, isn't it? I think so. There's this area here and this area here. They look a little bit bare, so I might add some leaves to those areas. But for the most part, I'm quite happy with how that's worked out. And it's looking pretty cool, I would say. And quite unique, hopefully. Now, I might look to do a shop here at some stage. These are the trading plots. I'm going to see how these go. We've got one taken there already. This is Agent's shop. And he's got clay that he's selling in here. He's trading his clay in here. And I think there's a couple more have been taken but not built yet. So I might see how they go. And if there's a couple left over, then I might look to do something in those. And if you have some ideas as to what might make a cool shop, or things that I could add or change about this shop, then obviously let me know. Leave me a comment or whatever. It's always good to hear people's suggestions, and I do always try to work them in where I can. So let's go out to the front of the shop for the outro for this episode, I think. We'll keep that in the background there. It's a pretty good look, I think. Alright guys, so that is it. My shop is built, and very, very soon after making this video I will put the signs up to make the shop elements of it in place as well. So that's it for now guys, and as always, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time.